Back in the day, I mean, like I always liked fighting games, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Super Smash Bros. Recently, I mean, like a few years back. I don't really have any right now, though, But yeah, those are the ones.
Man, funny story. I've been wanting the Oculus, the
Mhm.
virtual reality thing, and I want to try it. I've never even played it. And I was telling the wife, like, hey, I want to get that. So there was a doorbell ring, right? On Saturday, I go out there and the Amazon person just had dropped off a box, and I see it says Oculus. So I closed the door, and I'm like, yo, we're gonna get Oculus for Christmas. That's it. And so I tell my wife, I'm like, babe, like a few hours later, I think there was a knock. I think there's a package out there because I didn't want to like ruin it because I thought it was a surprise. She goes out there, she gets the box, comes in with the box. She goes, you ordered this? I'm like, no. What? And she's like, they brought it to the wrong house, man.
Oh, man.
Talk about buzzkill, bro.
Dang.
Wow.
Oh, man. So, okay, so what
So I got a question. So
yeah, go ahead,
what's your favorite, what were your favorite things or toys to collect when you were a kid?
Me, I actually collected Pokemon cards like when I was in kindergarten. Like that was actually, I didn't even know I was a collector then. I didn't consider it collecting. I was just,
Building up your stack.
Basically, yep. The fossil packs, all the holographics, all of that. I didn't even know.
Did you keep them?
Yeah, I still got them. I still got them in the binder.
Yeah. Okay, so you're sitting on something nice then.
Yeah, I got a few good ones. I gotta go back and check, but I got some decent ones though. Yeah.
I'm sure.
I did collect He-Man back in the day. I didn't really know what they were. I mean, I didn't collect them personally. I guess my parents bought them for me, and I just had a whole bunch of them.
Wow.
But that's that. I had some baseball, basketball cards too, but I really didn't know what they were at the time. So, yeah.
So you like, what's your favorite sport?
I would have to say basketball.
And who's your team? I mean, the Bulls, I'm assuming.
Yeah, the Bulls, especially now with the new revamped team. Yep.
Yeah.
Man, the Bulls. That's what's up, man. So okay, so Jordan. I'm assuming you're a Jordan fan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So do you consider yourself more of a collector or like, flipper deal?
You talking about in terms of Veve or?
Yeah, in terms of Veve. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm definitely a collector, but I have recently been, practicing the art of the flip. Like I used to like hold everything the whole time. I used to just say I'm gonna hold everything until we get to Immutable X, Ethereum.
Right.
But at the same time, the whole time I knew I was leaving a lot of money on the table. So like you can really you can flip while collecting. I'm kind of learning that. Building the jump stack, flipping, and then the market takes its cycles. So if you know the cycles, like the 12 days of Veve, the gem squeezes. If you can play the cycles, you can up your stack while flipping and
A little off the core question, but speaking of the gem squeeze, what's your current perception of the gem squeeze or lack thereof in some areas? Because to me, we came out of a dip where it was like everything overall got suppressed. Everything was 25% off, 50% off, close to retail, under retail. And then obviously it took a while for some things to bounce back. Some things didn't bounce back. And then it's like, even a day or two into knowing the first couple of drops that were coming that we had already, you would think there would have been a more intense gem squeeze than it has been so far.
Yeah.
So we're a couple days in. We only have a couple days left, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at it like, how much of a squeeze, even percentage, would you guess we're going to experience? Because I feel like we're in new waters right now. Like, how long were the cons? Like 3 days. And the reaction off of that was dramatic on the market. And we went through that twice. And now we're experiencing 12 days, and I really don't see much going on. I see some stuff even high still, but then some stuff is super cheap, like this new case. So how do you perceive what's going on?
So you got to kind of like scale out a bit and look at the big picture, because like every week on Veve is not the same. Every drop is not the same. So the situation with Veve is different. Like we just moved all of our collectibles to a Immutable X, right? So we got the hype on that. So people might be afraid to sell, thinking that they don't know what's going to happen. They don't know, if any collectibles could be listed as interoperable right away or any given week. And then we got, as of lately, Ecomi just told us that we have 30,000 users coming in a day. So that's definitely playing a factor. People are probably scooping up items one by one, so the price probably isn't dipping as much as it would have like a month ago because we didn't have that many users or that many new people coming in. So it's so many factors at play. It's hard to say at any given week why something is not doing something. You can have a group of whales that decided to sell off one week, and this time they decided to hold because they know it's coming. There's so many factors. It's really hard for anybody to say for sure.
Right. Definitely right.
So Crypto Pro's in the house. What's the deal? I want to say
what's up, Carlton?
What's the deal? Yes. We're sitting down, much like we did with you the other day with the Gale. We're getting to know him, and subscribe. Everybody who's watching, drop a like.
Video.
That like button.
Dip
the
out.
algorithm.
If you're not following the Gale, you gotta follow the Gale for sure. Once this is live, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a link in the description. And also Crypto Pro, you got it. He's in the chat right now. Drop a like. I'm sorry, follow him. Absolutely. So if you have any questions you want us to ask the Gale right now, go ahead. Throw it in the chat, and if we get to it, we'll ask it. So I don't know if this is if you can answer this, but as far as the VV collectibles,
yeah.
What is your favorite? Which is your, maybe not the highest dollar, but which is the one that you're like, man, I value the most yourself?
That's I get asked that often, and I really always struggle to pick one because I can go by which one I think is gonna be the most. Cost the most. That might be my favorite, or it's really hard to say. Man, I always go back to Ritmo, but it's not. I have like 3 others that could probably tie Ritmo, or I got the Tide. I'm not gonna let those go. I got the Pride. I think that one's gonna make me some money one day. It's really hard to say. Man, I really want to give an honest. I gotta really think of that question.
So it's like you have to break it down because some you like just because aesthetics, some you have just a connection to, some you like just because they look good in your stash, in your vault. Some you like just because they're like a piece that you like, yo, this is gonna make me money one day, So it's like, I think that's what makes the app dope, it makes this whole project crazy, man.
Yeah.
The chat likes your glasses. Yes, those are dope. Hell yeah.
Thanks.
It's third eye is open. I hear you mention that. But maybe we talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah, we can't skate around that.
Man, let's get it.
All right. So obviously you mentioned you have some collectibles, the physical. You got VV going on. What does the family think about it? Do you talk to your family about it?
Yeah.
I know about this one a little bit.
Oh yeah, yeah. So what was I think in March? It was back in March when I first found out about VV. After doing my due diligence, of course, I basically told my mom and dad. They were sitting in the living room, and I cut on one of the latest interviews with Dan Crothers, and he was like basically going over what Ecomi was, and I was like, here, just sit here and watch this. And I had them watch that, and then had them download the app. And my mom got a few Tides and stuff, back in the day.
No way, your mom?
Yeah, because little did we. Well, I had kind of had an understanding because like stuff was like selling out, right? I'm like, okay, Harley Quinn just sold out. We got Unicornos still on deck. We got Tides. I was like, okay, Mom, I need you to get at least two of these. So she got some Harley Quinn. She got some Jim Lee Jokers. So she's good on that. But yeah, the family's on board. They're going to be participating tomorrow with the Nikki drop. I got my sister doing drops on my behalf because like she can't really afford it right now. So I'm giving her the money to get drops for me right now. But other than that, yeah, we got the family on board though.
That's right. I remember a video you posted about your sister got a drop. She was successful. And then somebody had a name that was similar to yours, and they were trying to, you know, I remember that. I was
crazy,
like, yo,
bro.
man.
I was so hurt. I was so hurt. That board cost like 11,000 at the time.
Oh
yeah,
my God.
Bro.
Got it back, though. We got it back.
So my question is, we all know, obviously, you own some Omi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are there any other cryptos that you're into? Or, you know, you as something that'll be profitable in the future? No financial advice, of course.
Definitely, yeah, not financial advice. Definitely, I'm an XRP guy. I've been there from the start.
Wow.
I mean, like back in 2017 when I started with, that was basically one of the first ones I bought. I didn't hold it the whole time, but that was like one of the first ones I looked into, and then came right back around to it. You know, a year later or whatever. So XRP, and you know, I sold my V chain. I like V chain. V chain is good, but I messed up my V chain bags gambling. That's a whole nother story. So I'm just holding XRP and Omi at the moment. Those are the only two I think I'll need.
Yeah, absolutely. Yo, vevevolt in the building. Vevevolt.
What's up, vevevolt?
Oh wow.
Yo, vevevolt. What's the deal, man?
Yes,
That's
it. He's definitely the biggest. He's definitely the biggest name in the game, I believe.
Man, drops. What's the deal?
Yeah.
Bam, right there.
Very
yeah.
Cool.
When you go live each drop, I mean, you have to be number one at that point.
Man,
bro, I tune in to vevevolt just about every drop.
Yeah, I mean the information as a beginning, the information that I received from watching his videos, I mean, it's incredible. Incredible.
I don't know
everybody that I brought into Veve brand new, I have pretty much a template of videos, and it's the Gale, vevevolt, Bud Thompson, Rebel Duck, Crypto Pro, Randy Chavez, you know, for a little entertainment, and you know, some other things, VV Vision, you know, there's so many, man. Hello K, if you want someone more professional, you know, got your Cavell, you know, if you want a little mix of everything, you know. So there's so many content creators, man. It's crazy, you know.
Yeah, we got a squad. We got quality content creators across the board, different styles, different areas they cover. So like it's all good with Veve.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and it's the beginning, man. This is just the beginning. It's pretty amazing. And that video you mentioned the other day, the community, you know, man, the community is no joke. No joke. You know, I came from collecting comic books and sport cards, and you know, obviously there's a huge community over there, but it's different. You know, the love is next level over here. You're not gonna get that over there. I hate to use the word cutthroat, but it's a little bit more grimy over there. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. So, all right. So, what is your Grail collectible on Veve? Something that you don't have that you're like, man, I missed that one.
Easy. That's the partner statue, bro. Easy.
Yep.
I'm hurt.
Same here.
Nobody here has it?
Nah, man.
I wish I did.
Dang.
No.
Nah, man. I know.
It has a
I like the Secret Red DeLorean too. I mean.
Okay.
I like
that shouldn't be too hard to get. That shouldn't be too hard. That's in reach, I think.
Yeah, it's in
reach. About the ultra rare, the one that But that's why we got to get tomorrow's drop, because that's our second chance right there. If we can get that ultra rare tomorrow, we back in the game a little bit.
That's right. Bro, make up a lot of ground with that, man.
Heck yeah.
Give me one. I just need one.
You know what I'm saying? So I got a question, man. What is your let's backtrack a little bit. Did we go into we went into kind of like where you grew up and all of that. What were you doing before you decide, like what made you turn on the camera and be like, I'm going to talk about Veve or whatever? Like, you know, what did you do before that? Like, you know, normal job. What's your background?
I work for, you can say, construction. I work at a gas company basically. But yeah, that's what I do. What do I do? like I kind of monitor the pressure system without, you know, yeah, the pressure. It's hard to explain, but make sure the pressure is correct across the towns. You know how the gas travels underground in the pipes across the whole cities and stuff. Well, we gotta make sure that that's right, because if you know if it's off, then you know a whole bunch of stuff could go wrong. So that's what I do. 9 to 5 wise.
That's what's up. And what made you fire up the phone and the camera and be like, you know what, I'm gonna go, you know, start making videos?
Man, that's a good question, because I never really seen myself as a YouTuber before. And it was funny because I found out about NFTs really about Top Shots. Like Top Shots was kind of like my introduction into the cool NFTs. So I like my first 5 videos were on Top Shots, and I kind of got in late with that. I got in at the high, which was like late February, and I was buying moments for like $100, $200, thinking they were going to go to the moon. And of course, I'm in the hole now because they kind of dipped after that. But as soon as I found out about Veve, I got excited. I was like, wow. Like I seen the augmented reality feature, and they got Batman and Joker. And I seen the opportunity because not too many YouTubers were covering it. So I'm like, you know what? Let me start making some content because you know, this is an opportunity here. I just wanted to give myself an extra opportunity, you know, just to give myself a chance. You never know where it was gonna go. And I kind of knew Ecomi was going places. So I'm like, my channel should grow along with Ecomi if I put out valuable content. And that's pretty much why I started.
Okay. So I'm curious, what are you like, if your 3 favorite movies, if you were stranded on an island and that's it, they said, man, you for the rest of your life, you only could watch 3 movies, which 3 would they be?
Man, I got so many movies.